Welcome to Jelebu. Today, we are at Jelebu in Negeri Sembilan and believe that there are several hidden gems in Jelebu, specifically in the largest town of Jelebu, Kuala Kelawang, and a small Hakka village known as TITI. Jelebu, the second largest district of Negeri Sembilan, is located in the northern part of Negeri Sembilan with approximately 1,350 km square land and 46,026 population in 2022. Of the 46,026 people in Jelebu, Kuala Kelawang, the largest town in the south and the administrative centre of Jelebu, is home to around 10% of those people, specifically 4,287 inhabitants in a 60.9 km square land, while the TITI village is home to no more than 500 people. When you think of Kuala Kelawang and TITI village, you will probably think of the Kuala Kelawang Memorial and Song Seng Kueh store, but today we are going to explore the hidden gems and cover 5 different types of tourism.
Over here in TITI Jelebu, this place also provides food tourism for food lover tourists. Food tourism can be defined as an activity that provides experiences of consumption and appreciation of food and beverages, presented in such a way that values the history, the culture, and the environment of a particular region. So this is the place we had our breakfast. It is located right beside the Pasar Awang TITI Jelebu. The locals like to enjoy their breakfast over here. We have ordered some of the locals' recommendations to try. The food was satisfying and it tasted good as well. After that, we had our lunch at this restaurant before we ended our trip. This restaurant is recommended by the locals and it's on TripAdvisor. We've ordered fishball soup, white lettuce, stuffed tofu puffs and so on. The food was delicious and there's also a lot of choices. One way to promote these restaurants is to cooperate with food and restaurant advertising Facebook pages. These pages can promote these restaurants to their foodie followers so that they will know what to eat during their visit. Besides, we can also leave good Google reviews in the Google Map app so that visitors could refer to previous visitors' recommendations.
After breakfast, we have visited the Godwell Temple, also known as the Shangti Gong Temple, which is devoted to worship on its main patron deity, Shen Tian Shangti. The Goddess of Mercy, the Great Elder Lord, Authority deity and more also enshrined in this temple. Besides that, there are 12 Chinese sword sculptures at the entrance, and each of them has its own unique characteristics. In addition, there are also 2 giant pictures symbolic abundance of blessing and longevity respectively. In order to promote cultural heritage tourism, the temple manager needs to engage stakeholders in developing various infrastructure, such as creating more parking spaces, information center, audiovisual hall, and souvenir selling points. In addition, locals should organize more traditional and cultural festivals to motivate and attract more visitors to revisit. Lastly, to ensure the sustainability of the tourism, remember to share stories and good impressions associated with the temple through social media platforms.
We also visited one of the durian farms in Titikong, where we can promote agro-tourism activities in these agricultural areas. Due to the suitable climate, the durian is the king of the fruits that we can find abundantly in Malaysia, which makes it a perfect tourist attraction, especially during the durian seasons from June to July. To attract more tourists, the developers can consider providing more accommodations around the area so the visitors can rest nearby while enjoying the local delicacies. Moreover, farm owners can promote their durian farms with digital marketing applications such as YouTube and Google Ads. They can also develop a fruitful partnership with event organizers to participate in festivals and exhibitions, increasing the exposure of the products to more tourists.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Museum Adat, the Costume Museum. This museum is located at Jelebu, Kuala Kelawang, Negeri Sembilan. The function of Custom Museum is to conduct research, gather, display and disseminate knowledge related to the heritage and tradition of the Malaysian community. It is located in Jelebu, Negeri Sembilan. The established is appropriate to the state identity as the land of custom. The idea for the museum was inspired by Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Utama Datuk Rais Sapit, the Minister of Culture, Arts and Heritage Malaysia. This museum was officially opened on February 2, 2008.
There are some ways to promote the museum. First, the museum can embrace with modern technology such as putting AR and VR technology in the museum. Then, the museum can set up some of the photo booths to let participants to have their photo session. Museum can also host some local event at the venue to make it more famous.
This is Dataran Kuala Kelawang. Over here we discovered about heritage tourism. Heritage tourism is an act of traveling to experience the place, artifacts and activities that authentically represent the story and the people of the past and present. This place is the iconic landmark for Kuala Kelawang. The uniqueness of this place is Minangkabau architecture on the roof that symbolizes adat batik is practiced by the community in Kuala Kelawang, Jelebu. In here, there is also a big field that can be used for sports and recreational activities such as running, playing football, and many more. One way to promote this place is to organize some events such as football league, carnival, and etc. This will attract the crowd to this place and indirectly boost the local economy. Another method that can be applied to promote this place is to improve the visibility and provide more exposure on social media such as Instagram and Facebook. For example, getting a hashtag started is a good way to improve the social media engagement.
Next, I will be talking about the positive impacts of tourism in Malaysia. So according to the World Travel and Tourism Council, the tourism sector itself accounts for 1 in 10 jobs worldwide and delivers 1 in 5 of all new jobs created in 2017. Since many of the jobs offered in the tourism sector are lower skill levels, they are suitable for a wide range of people. Creating more jobs will help the country's economy by gross domestic product, which is known as GDP, by increasing the supply and demand equation. Next, with the money generated from the tourism sector, facilities and services such as electricity, telecommunications, accommodations, etc. can be provided for the development of tourism areas. Aside from the development of the tourist areas, continuous maintenance of the tourist area to prevent any environmental degradation is crucial to prolong the lifespan. Last but not least, Malaysia is known to be one of the most multicultural nations in Southeast Asia, with its diverse heritage and identity from each ethnicity. Preservation of the customs and traditions was made possible by different organizations, and with the help of the tourism sectors, they can once again be revitalized and be shown to the world by cultural sharings and learnings from the tourists. Next, I'll pass to my groupmate to discuss on the next matter.
So besides the benefits, there are also negative impacts of promoting tourism. One of them is traffic congestion and overcrowding issue. Since city Jelebu is a small village and has a slow-paced living lifestyle, the infrastructure might not be able to cope with the increased crowd, hence causing heavy traffic and might affect the living of the local residents. Secondly, tourism would bring harm to the environment. For example, land overuse or even deforestation to build accommodation for tourists, overconsumption of water and other resources, as well as increased waste production at tourist destinations. Lastly, tourism may threaten the safety of the locals, as tourism will cause a temporary rise in the number of people in a relatively small area, thus providing opportunities to the strangers to commit crimes. Hence, the crime rate of tourist attraction will be increased and the crimes can be either pickpocketing, physical or sexual assault towards the tourists and local people, or robbery cases towards the local shops. Next, I will pass to my groupmates for recommendations.
As for the recommendations, making tourism products sustainable means increasing the benefits of tourism and reducing its negative impacts. A sustainable tourism product should consist and involve 3 main key factors that are protecting the environment, contributing to the economy, and lastly, conserving the local cultures. The first recommendation is that all these tourism products that we have visited should demonstrate conservative measures. Tourism providers should enforce a clear guideline and code of practice that minimize visitor environmental impact. They should ensure and promote visitors to behave like what they have been doing at home while traveling. For example, using refillable water bottles instead of buying bottled waters. bringing a reusable shopping bag and recycling whenever possible, and most importantly, having proper waste management. A sustainable tourism product should ensure that the place is kept as it is in its original state. This tourism provider should adopt responsible waste practices through the three highly recognizable phrases that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. The second recommendation is that all these tourism products should maximize the positive impact on local culture. They should maximize the authenticity of an experience for a visitor through meaningful interaction with local cultures and communities, as it is the heart of sustainable tourism products. It is important to ensure that the whole community is involved in supporting and providing the experience. A sustainable tourism product should instill a structure that enables everyone in the community to be benefited from selling the experience. Thank you.